Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Rappahannock Regional Criminal Justice Academy. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike Harvey and I am the Executive Director here. And I'd really like to thank Adama for bringing you all here today, giving me a chance to talk to you, show you what we do here a little bit, and hopefully shed some light on how and why we train our law enforcement officers the way we do. Law Enforcement Basic Classroom. This is where all of our law enforcement recruits come for their 18 weeks of training. This week, they're working on what we call patrol techniques. So they're learning traffic stops, they're learning how to respond to domestic assaults, they're learning how to respond to sexual assaults, people who are in emotional crises. That's what they're learning this week. Now, unlike your typical colleges, here they have to score 100% or they fail. All right, so this is what we call our special skills classroom. Typically what we have in here are our animal control classes and our emergency communications classes. All right, so this is our practical scenario room for our 911 dispatchers. We have everything set up just like it would be set up in a 911 center, so that they actually practice taking 911 calls in here. All right, so this is our computer lab. This was all purchased right before I came in on another private foundation grant. Most anything nice you see around here was purchased on a grant. All right, so this is our jail basic classroom. Looks very similar to law enforcement. We have 3 jail basics a year in here. We just graduated our last one for the year. All right, so this is probably the busiest office in the academy. This is our administration office. They handle all of our class registrations. So with 3,000 folks, that's quite a bit. All right, so this is our driving track. This is the newest addition to the academy. We had this built back in 2008, just a few years before I took over. So this is very nice. The recruits don't have to go anywhere to learn how to drive. So this spring, I started the Rappahannock Regional Criminal Justice Foundation. It is a nonprofit arm of the Academy, whose mission is to, one, reach out into the communities and let communities know this is what we're training your law enforcement officers to do. This is why we train them the way we train them, and to bring the communities and our law enforcement officers together to understand how and why we do what we do. And then while we're doing that, also raise a little bit of money to give back to the Academy so that we can get the tools that we need to properly train our law enforcement officers.